Everyone, it's the Sally again. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate your patience. Before we begin though, I want to briefly talk about why upgrading your operating system is more important than ever. Every day, hackers are taking advantage of older systems with weak security. This video is especially for those of you who work with sensitive information, such as tax preparers, legal professionals, or anyone storing names and social security numbers on their computer. If you're able to upgrade to Windows 11, I highly recommend it. If your computer isn't officially supported, don't worry, I'll show you how to upgrade. And if you choose to stay on Windows 10 for now, just make sure you keep it fully updated and protected. Please note, this video is for educational purposes only. Upgrading Windows on unsupported hardware is always risky, and I'm not responsible for any data loss or system issues that may occur. Always back up your data before making any change. Again, always back it up. Thanks for watching, especially you, Emma. Bye.
Hello everyone, me the Sally. Hope everybody had a great holidays, and as I promised, I'm gonna go ahead and do that instructions how to upgrade to Windows 11. This is for those computers who are prevented from being upgraded because there are preconditions that you have to comply in. Most computers do not qualify for it, but there's a lot of computers that just that need to be either upgraded or do something. Anyway, here's the way of doing it. So for most, we're just going to go ahead to Microsoft web site, and we'll just ask for download Windows 11. If we just search for it, and we can let me see here. Let me launch this thing right here. So. Alright, okay, alright, this is what you're gonna go to. This is the first one, I think. Usually this is the first one that shows up, and that's where we need to go to. Windows 11, this is the download site. So this is straight to Microsoft, so this is straightforward. And we're looking, if we go down here, this is what we're looking at. It says download Windows 11 disk image, ISO for x64 devices, and right there, this is what we need to download. And you, after that, you just, once you pick this one, can you see that? Let's see here, make sure one can see it. This is what I picked up, and this is what I need to go next. Confirm, and let's stop this one, and I'm going to go ahead and confirm it. And it says right here it's going to ask for product language. Excuse me, but this is very important. Just because it's English, it's doesn't mean they're all same. So you'll need to, if you're in the US, you choose I guess English United States. If you are somewhere else, like say Canada or in another country, you go English International. Believe me, this makes a lot of difference. So you pick which one is which one you're using, and there's a way if you can find this out, which one you're currently using, and how you can do that is excuse me. Let me go ahead and do this one for a minute, and I'm going to go ahead and minimize this, and right here on whichever Windows you have, right there, if you click on CMD for, if you type CMD, David, that is, and let's take a look at that. It's right there. See here, and when it says the when it shows the command prompt right here, the square black box, you right click on it and then click on run as an administrator. Let's see here. Anyway, Here it is. You go right click on it and run as an administrator. It'll open up a black box, or it may ask you, Windows may try to prevent it from getting launched, so it may ask you, it may prompt me for this one. Just say yes, and it'll come, the black box will come here. It's a command line. So here you just type dism space backslash and online, online, it says online, but it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be on the internet. It's just part of the command, space and then backslash again, and then get dash Intl. Now I'm going to try to highlight that. Let's see here. Can you see it right there? Right there. You see? That's what you need to type. And then if you hit enter, and there it is. It says what it tells me which language I'm using. And again, let me try to highlight that one too. See right there, it says English right there. If it's not, if you're outside the United States, you might have you may still have English US if your computer was kind of meant for the US and shipped to you as is, or something to that nature. It may say English but international, so you need to choose which one you're using. And then in my case, I'm gonna just pick English US. Alright, excuse me. Let's go ahead and let me go back right there, and I say, and then you click on confirm again, and right here it says, let's see here, let me try to highlight it again. Oh, it's just popped up itself, but it doesn't pop up itself. Well, right here, we're just going to go ahead and tell it to download 64-bit. Download, and we just click in there, and as you can see, let me see here again. You can see it right there. It started downloading. I'm going to cancel it because I just downloaded it. So let me go ahead and stop it. But it takes a while. It's about 7.5 gigabits of data, so it might take you, depending on your connection, it might take you, I don't know, 20 minutes or 10 minutes. Click right there on the 3 dots right here, and you'll see right there, and then you'll go to downloads, and it'll take you to this page. And the top one will be the what she downloaded. You'll see what you downloaded right here. In this case, because I canceled it, it's not there. Otherwise, it would have been. It would look like this one. Would have looked like this one. This one is something else I downloaded, but it would have looked like this one. And then what you want to click on is right there. You want to look at the folder where it's at, where it downloaded it to. Let me close this one. When you click on that, let's see here. When you open that one, this is everything you downloaded. Usually it'll be the top one would be what you just downloaded. But it'll also say Windows 11 ISO. It'll say that. And right click on it, and then try either copy it, or that's too big, so might as well go ahead and cut it. Cut, C-U-T, cut it. And then you can go ahead and put it somewhere in here. You can throw it in your desktop and just paste it right here on your desktop. what I downloaded is already here. I hope that's pretty self-explanatory. But if you have any questions, you can always email me. I'll leave my email on the bottom. Okay. After that, let's go ahead and open up our web browser again. We need one more software, and we'll be done downloading. It's called what's the name of that thing? Rufus, I think. Yeah, Rufus.ie. This is what I just typed. Let's see here. I'll just leave a link on the bottom so you can directly go to it. And then you go to Rufus website, and then this will take you to their website. And here is what we need to download, right? If you go down, if you scroll down right here, you can let's see. Doesn't matter which one you download. This one, number 1, or number 2. One of these two. It's either one. You choose. You just click on it, and as you can see, it downloaded it already. Here, as soon as it downloads it, oh, let me go back so you can go back to what I did earlier to download Windows the ISO file. Well, this would have been the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one. I'm going to go ahead and close it, just so to make it a little simpler. Open the browser again. Go back. Let's see. Go back again right there to the 3 dots. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and go to Downloads. And see, this time, because I downloaded it, it's there. Again, this is what I downloaded, and this is the folder. The way to open the folder is right here. Let's make sure this one is clear. That one right there. I'm going to click on it, and it's going to open my download folder. Click in there, and it opens the download folder. Let's see here. You see you see the last one? That's what I just downloaded. And what I need to do is right click on it. Again, you can copy this one because it's a small one. So you can have it. You can still have it in there. Otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it and close everything. And then right click in here. I'm just going to go ahead and paste it. See how it says paste it? You just paste it there. And it'll be right here. It'll be on your desktop. Okay, you can go ahead and double click on it. And again, Windows will warn you, do you want to run this application, so on and so forth, and just say yes. And there it is. As you can see here, let me see here. I think this part needs to be a little bit of explanation. This is where we're going to need at least 8 gigabits of USB drive. Flash drive is another name of it. At least 8 gigs. If it's 10 or above, it's better, but minimum 8 gigabits. We're going to need that, and it's not seeing it right now, therefore it's just saying it's empty. But if I put an 8, it'll see it once I install this. Once I put this drive, and we'll go from that. Let's see here. This is where it's going to be. The second one, the second line, is going to be where the operating system, the ISO file that we downloaded. Where am I going to find it? That's what it's saying. And we're going to select it by doing this, and then we're going to right here to the right. We're going to select it here and then guide it to wherever that file is. And there is another thing, one more thing we got to talk about right here, but let's go ahead and let me go ahead and put the flash drive first. Alright, I just closed it. Now here's the flash drive. I'm going to put it back. Let's see now. I'm going to say yes again. I'm just running the Rufus again, that software I downloaded. And it's not seeing my drive. Like I said, it's always, this is live, so we're going to get into errors. And what happens right now is it's not reading that drive. It's more than likely the receptor, meaning where that flash drive goes into. I don't think it's the flash drive. So we're gonna go ahead and try to. I'm gonna go ahead and try to use something else. I'm trying to put it in here and then either put that same port. Alright, since it's reading it right now, let's see here. Notice what we got. It picked it up. So now we can read it. And the next thing, the next thing we need to pick up is the ISO, the software we downloaded. And then we're going to go ahead and go to select. And then we're going to guide it wherever it is. Right here on my desktop. But it's not straight in my desktop. Inside the desktop, I also have another folder called Windows ISO. I'll open it this way. Windows ISO. And there it is. And I'm going to pick it up. I just picked it up. So it knows. So we have the Windows, the ISO file, the operating system, and now we got that 8 gigabit flash drive. What it's going to do is put that ISO file and it's going to drop it into that flash drive. As it does that, it's going to delete everything there is in that flash drive. Again, let me say that one again, because I don't want anybody to lose anything. Whatever you got on that flash drive will be deleted. Rufus will delete everything you got in there. Alright, one more thing we got to look for is right here. See right there? And this is your BIOS system. There's two kind of BIOS systems. And this one is very important too, because you got to know which one you have. Is it GBT? Most of them are GPT, UEFI. How do we find out that where that GPT is, or what our system is? How do we find this out? Easy. All right, we're gonna go here again. Let me go again. We're gonna try. We're gonna try to launch. Let's see here. We're gonna launch our Windows here. I'm gonna run. Did you see run, or type run and then hit enter, and this appellate will come. And this MS Info 32 is already there, so you can just type this one and hit enter. Another way of doing this one is just, I think you can just go system information. Also, I think the same thing, same system information. Click on it and open it up. I think the same thing. Let me get rid of this one. So, and what we're looking for right here is, let me do this one again. No, and that's the one. That's the BIOS information that we're looking for. See that? UEFI. This is what we got. There's two modes. Either this one or another one will say something like BIOS mode. It will be like legacy BIOS or something or to that nature, or BIOS UEFI different here on this side of it, on the right side of it. If that's the case, then we'll go ahead and change it. Alright, so we got in our case this is GPT and UEFI. That's what it was on the other side. Oh, by the way, this would what it would look like if it was MBR. Let me see here again. Notice if it's MBR right here, then look what it looks like. Alright, so ours is GPT, so we're gonna go ahead with GPT. EFI non-CSM. And then we will say here, we're just gonna go ahead and say okay, start. Again, this one is another very important prompt. This one is also up to you. I guess the minimum requirement will be you need to click on these two. This one right here and this one right here. In these two are minimum requirements. You can create a new user if you wish while it's coming out, or it will ask you later. That's not a pretty much requirement, but you can check safely anyway. You can do this one, you can do that one, you can do this one, you can do this one. It's safe. I just do the first two and I just leave it alone. But don't do this one. Don't do the last one. Alright. Excuse me. And if you say okay, then it's going to warn you. The warning will be what? Warning all data on the device. That's the 8 gigabit flash card you have there. And it's just saying it's going to delete everything you got there. Again, I said that earlier. So you just say okay, and it just deleted everything on that partition, and now it is loading. It's loading the OS, the operating system, and you gotta do here and wait until it says. Again, we're gonna go ahead close the application. I think at this point maybe we will be able to see it. Can we? Let's go ahead and cut it. Yeah, I guess we could. We're going to go ahead and close it. We're just going to say close it right there. And it's all closed. And we're going to go to the flash drive. Here's our flash drive. And then there is what we're looking for. Notice right there. That's inside our flash drive. That's setup.exe. Alright, let me get out of this one. I think when we get knocked out of network again, let's go ahead and do this one anyway. There it is, Windows setup. We can do this file, right? And say yes. Just preparing. We may get kicked out in just a minute. It'll ask you right here, it said I will go online, update drivers, and here just say let me put right here again and say change setup. Call it not now, not right now, because it'll take a long time. Once it finishes installing Windows, it'll do it anyway, and it's a lot easier. I'm just gonna go ahead and say not now, and you can uncheck this one on the bottom too. Can you see it right? Let's see if you can see it right there. You can uncheck that one too. and just go next, and then again right here, just accept. It's not like we have a lot of options anyway. Let's go ahead and get going. It's still up. Here where it gives you an option. So, let me see here, let me point it right there. I'm not doing a fresh install. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep my apps and files, and then I'm just gonna upgrade it to Windows 11. I'm gonna keep what's mine here, and I'll do it I'll do a video on how to do it fresh. Just start all over. That means you'll lose everything you have. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and tell to upgrade. I'm gonna say install, and I think we're about to lose it. Are we? Have you lost it? Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose. Well, we haven't lost it, have we? We will lose Windows. I mean, we'll lose the screen. All right, it's gonna go through the process now. It'll say your PC will restart several times. This might take a while. And it does, I think 2 or 3 times, and it does take a while. But if we get disconnected, we'll go and get to the other camera and look at it where it's going. 1% complete. This will take a long, this is going to take a while. We'll just wait. But this will take us all the way to the installation, and then it'll or get up to the sign-on screen. So we're pretty much done at this point, because this is just the process of installing Windows 11, and it's just gonna go do what it's got to do until the Windows 11 is installed. All right, it's still at 2% done, so this will take a while. And but again, if anybody has any questions, just write on the comment side, and I'll try to respond, or I'll at least give you my email address, and you can email me if you have any problems, and I'll try to help with whatever I can. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you everyone hopefully tomorrow. I got to do another video tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye.